Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone, Grand Maester Stitch here, and welcome back to the Citadel, and we are back with King Tommen, the boy king, as we carry on our challenge of bringing peace to the realm under Baratheon Lannister control. In the last episode, we brought down Stannis, our uncle, and took back Storm's End and the Stormlands from him, and he is currently our prisoner. I did ask who you think we should give the Stormlands to, and we got a couple of different answers. Some of you said Gendra, as well as other people. And then I asked, obviously, what we should do with Gendra, and some of you say send him to the wall. Some of you say give him land. Some of you say give him Storm's End. Now, I'm not sure if Storm's End's a little bit too much for a low-born bastard, especially when we have a high-born bastard in Edric Storm, who I have seen is betrothed to Lady Shireen, so we could probably give him Storm's End instead. I think that'd probably make more sense if we gave it to him and then gave Gendry a lower title somewhere. Obviously, we have Marjorie's bastard, as Marjorie decided to cheat and sleep with her cousin or her uncle or something. And yep, she's had a bastard daughter whose name's Stone for some reason. I'm not too sure why it's stones and not flowers, but we'll work that out. And we are now currently at war with Aegon Targaryen, or Aegon Blackfire, whatever you want to call him. And obviously we've got a lot of people who have come to our aid instead, so we'll see where that goes. I don't think that's going to be too much trouble. Have we got any other lands and titles to give away? We've got Lordship of Storm's End, High Lordship of Shipbreakers Bay, High Lordship of Dragonstone, High Lordship of King's Landing, Seven Kingdoms of the Iron Throne. Right, so we have got Dragonstone to give away to somebody as well. I think we might keep that for our heir, or we could always give Storm's End to the heir. I'm not sure. We will decide. We've got an idle council member. Let's have a look. Qyburn, our Master of Whisperers. Let's sabotage economy in the Iron Islands, because that is going to be our next thing that we need to get under control once we've sorted out Aegon. Do we have any minor titles that we need to give away? I don't think we do. I think we're pretty much okay in that department at the moment. What about Daenerys? What's Daenerys up to lately? Because she was doing a lot of stuff the last few episodes. She is defending against Wise Masters of the Yunkai. Okay. So she's still fighting that. She's got all her dragons still. Okay, so there's not much going on with her at the moment. Okay, so let's start and let's see what we can get done. We do need to bring Stannis to trial. I don't know if to just send him to the wall. We probably should. The dishonourable, okay, she'll suffer the consequences. Oh, she's gone on to Aegon's side, has she? All the northern houses are joining Aegon instead. I see. Interesting. So we may have to do some stuff to the north. That's the third chance or whatever they've had now to bend the knee, and they're still not doing it. Let's call Paramount Stannis Baratheon for trial and see what happens there. Then we'll probably send him to the wall. He's still fighting against Aegon Targaryen at the moment. We've got our small host here of 5,000 men. I don't think we need to call up any more banners. I think that's more than enough men to probably do what we need to do. We could always call up the Storm's End levies if we need to. Okay, so let's start. Lord Paramount Stannis Baratheon has demanded trial by combat and is summoning his champion to King's Landing. He will remain in the dungeon until then. Okay, well, that's going to be interesting. Who's he going to have as his champion? Very interesting. The guards drag Stannis Baratheon up from his cell and throw him at your feet. I've come for justice, he says. By right of birth and blood, I demand trial by combat. You have that right. I will select someone to stand for the king. Who shall be the champion in the trial by combat against Stannis Baratheon? Well, it'll be Sir Robert Strong. Of course. Sir Robert steps forward. I'll stand for you, your grace. He speaks that in a silent voice because he cannot speak. Look at those eyes, they are terrifying. Fight well, Sir Robert. Stannis Baratheon has had Lightbringer removed from their treasury. Lady Paramount Shireen of the Stormlands inherited Kingdom of the Stormlands and other titles from Lord Paramount Stannis the Imperious. So it looks like he is dead. Was slayed by Robert Strong during a trial by combat. Looks like he took his eye out when doing it. Lovely jubbler. Lord Paramount Stannis Baratheon has been slain by Sir Robert Strong. His final plan failed. The gods are in my favour. Awesome. So Sir Robert Strong serves as well again. Another Northern Lord joining Aegon's host. All the Northerners seem to be joining him. We'll leave this army at Storm's End for now. Karstarks as well. If the Boltons join, that'll be interesting. I'll have to give the North to someone else. Right, so... yeah, he's starting to siege our land. Can we call up more men? Because we've got a decent size. We're just going to need a couple more men, I think, just to make sure that we can take Aegon on. So Shireen now has Dragonstone. Well, I don't want Shireen to have Dragonstone. I can always give the High Lordship to somebody else, though, which will then obviously remove her from Dragonstone. So we can do that when it comes to it. We'll give it to our heir when we get one. We're still very young ourselves, so we'll keep it for now. Right, let's... how many men is that going to call up? It's going to... okay. It's going to call up 1,000 men. That'll be more than enough, I believe, to take out that Aegon armour. We want to take care of Aegon quickly. Let's just bring them over to join our army at Storm's End. Your Grace, I've been attending to the wounds of the men at your behest. They seem to be much happier now, hearing that their lord would offer his own maester to aid them. Brilliant, better morale. That's going to help out. It's time for me to receive a proper education. Life is so full of opportunities. What will I become? Choose the level. Cersei has to choose the level. Well, that's not good, is it? Choose a focus. Well, we're best in diplomacy, so we'll go with a diplomacy education. Okay, we've got a defeat there. Okay, so it looks like Queen Daenerys has won the Yunkish War, so it'll be interesting to see if she decides to come over. I know she just declares Myronese New Giscard War on New Gis. Okay, so maybe she's going to go for all the slave cities before coming here. Wow, she just usurped a lot of titles. Oh, she's going for Volantis as well. Interesting. So she probably is going to make her way over here eventually. That's worrying. Right, let's go for this. Let's go for this Aegon host and take care of him before he starts gaining too much power. Lots of people are joining Aegon. Lord Glover, Lord Estamon. Need to be very careful of this then. Need to take care of Aegon before it's too late and get rid of him. Get rid of this pretender, even though we are the pretender, but nobody knows that. Well, people probably do know that, but... more people have joined him again. More Northerners. Lord Fowler, though, has joined us. Let's take care of this Aegon army quickly. We've got more men, so hopefully we're alright. The Cersei and the Lannisters of the Westerland are going to come to our aid. I can't believe it took them so long to come to our aid, to be honest. Surely she should have come to our aid straight away. She's meant to be our mother, for God's sake. Lord Celtigar is coming to our aid. Perfect. We did well to release him from prison then. He's staying loyal. He's learnt his lesson. Let's crush this Aegon host. He has got the river advantage, but we've got the man advantage, and we've got decent commanders as well. Who's he got? Duck, John Connington, and Aegon. We've got Jaime Lannister, Morris Slint. And we're probably not that good, but Adam Marbrand is a great commander as well, so... some people have arrived at court, okay. Lord Wool has joined Aegon. All the North are going against us. Looks like we're going to have to go to war with the North again, aren't we, at some point? Right, let's march down and start unsieging these lands that they've sieged. We won't call up any more men. The 5,000 men is more than enough. And we've got the Vale and the Westerlands on our side, so... do need to be careful of all these northern armies, though, that are going to be marching down south. But surely they should be pretty spent. They should really be concentrating more on problems that they've got up home, to be honest, considering the White Walkers are literally about to break through the wall. They've pretty much took all of the lands north of the wall now, so... very, very silly of them. Your Grace, after much talk, the most devout have finally selected a new High Septon. His Holiness has renounced any worldly name, and he is no longer a man, but an avatar of the gods themselves. May his reign be blessed. Okay, victory in that siege. Let's go for another one. Where is Aegon's host gone? Oh, still retreating up north, okay. Let's lift the siege here, and then we'll follow his army up to King's Landing by the looks of it. Lord Nuri has now joined Aegon's host as well, so all the mountain clans. Surely we've got a better commander than you. Yes, Ronit of Griffin's Roost will go for you to defend your homelands. Let's lift this siege. Victory. Right, where's that Aegon's host gone? Right, it's up here in Massey's Hook. Who wants to get married? Marry as you please. I'm not really bothered. You're not really an important lord, are you? So let's march up there and end this. Okay, we have got one northerner joining us, and here come the Knights of the Vale to aid us. Right, let's give the Stormlands to somebody then. Should we give it to Edric instead of Gendra? Shreen and Gendra. Keeps it in House Baratheon, doesn't it, that way as well? Thing is, though, he'll change his name, which is always really annoying. It has been hundreds of years since the clansmen have threatened the Vale of anything more serious than raids. However, word has spread of a king who has united the clans and assembled a large band of warriors intent on taking the fertile lands of the Vale for themselves. Surely they cannot match armoured knights. Surely not. King Grizz of the Mountain Clans has declared Mountain Clansman invasion of the Vale on Lord Protector Robert of the Vale. Be interesting to see what happens there. How many men has he got? 6,000. Well, that's not going to be enough to do much at all, is it, really? Then again, his men are down south, so maybe it could cause problems. Okay, some armies must have attached to us because we've got slightly bigger in force. Looks like the Vale are going to take out Aegon before we even get a chance to meet him in battle again. Okay, the others have usurped the title Fist of the First Men. Interesting. Here come the Lannister force. We don't really even need to get involved with armour. We could literally disband our armour. Wow, everyone's joining on to us. 13,000 men now. That's one hell of a strong force. The dishonourable Lord Howland Reed has failed to answer the calls. Howland Reed has joined Aegon as well. Hey, look, the prince is passed. What's going on? Ah, they're fighting for Aegon, are they? Fair enough, I see. I see how it is. Sir Mirren Trant has died a natural death at the age of 50. Good. Hopefully we can get a better Kingsguard in than him. I don't want him as a Kingsguard anyway. Hopefully get a much better member. Then again, we won't get to pick, will we, though, which is the annoying thing. Sir Lannister is now known as the Treacherous. Very fitting. Commander of the... Okay, we've got room for a commander. Yeah, we'll go with you. Your prisoner Catelyn is requesting an audience with you. Upon meeting her before the court, she is offering to pay the ransom for her release, 10 gold. No, you should stay in my custody. Not worth it for 10 gold. The Vale has absolutely crushed that Aegon army. He shall suffer the consequences. A vacancy has become available in the Kingsguard. 7 swords must guard the king, and so your Lord Regent Pycelle has chosen a replacement. He chooses Sir Lewis Piper, who now kneels before you, vowing to protect your person. Well, let's have a look at him. A trained fighter, a knight, proud, wrath, ruthless, content. Not the best choice, really, is it, to be honest, but he's still young. He could become a better fighter, I suppose. It's always annoying when you have the Regency and you don't get to pick these things for yourself. It's so frustrating. Right, where's Aegon's host disappeared to now? It's not... Ah, there he is, he's retreating. Robin of Winterfell, Peasant Revolt was declared. Peasant Revolt of Winterfell on the Leech Lord. Right, so we've just got that little Aegon host left to take. Where's it going to retreat? Looks like he's going to retreat to Tarth with that armour. So we'll follow him over there and take care of him. Let's give Edric Storm the Stormlands. Lordship of Storm's End, include lower titles. Yes. Is he going to keep the Baratheon name? No, he's turned to Pearl like he always does, which is very annoying. Well, whatever. He's got a lot of siblings. But we've given him that, but then we might give somebody else the High Lordship of the Stormlands when we get hold of it. Let's just go and crush this army here. It's only 900 men and we've got 13,000, as well as all these Lannister men that are coming from the west as well. So we're going to absolutely crush that army. Wyman Manley's turn, joined Aegon's host. Bit silly all of you joining it now because he's pretty much defeated. And you're just proving yourself as traitors, really, aren't you? So we're going to have to probably re-invade the north. Probably not now is not the best time. Actually, we'll just leave the north to their fate when the White Walkers take over and kill them all. We're not going to get involved in that just yet anyway, so... Right, come on. Let's crush this host and get a 100% war score, hopefully. Bar Aemon has joined him. Okay, interesting. Lord Umber's joined. There we go, 100%. That brings down Aegon. Enforced demands, yes. The war has been won. Oh. And the rebel armies have been crushed by your brave loyalists. Lord Harry and Karstark, one of the traitors, has been brought before you. Send him to the dungeon as he is currently on your prison. He may rebel. Let him bend the knee. They're going to be dead pretty soon anyway. I'll let all the Northerners bend the knee. Because they're all going to be dead very soon. Bend the knee. 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 The only one I won't allow to is obviously Aegon. Let him rot for now. We'll sort him out in a moment. Loads of people have arrived at our court, all prisoners and wards, to make sure that it keeps the peace. Let's get our men back home. Right, we need to give the high... Right, where is Gendra? Have we got anything that we can actually give Gendra? Where are you, Gendra? Sir Gendry of the Hollow Hill or something, isn't he? He's called. I think that... There we go, Gendry of Hollow Hill. Released from prison. Yes. He could assemble a mercenary company, but he's not really a great fighter. He's only a poor fighter, but he is strong and a giant. Can't actually give him any titles. Okay, let's bring our army home so we can disband it without losing too many men. There we go. Starting to get peace coming to the realm. The war has ended. Do you wish to reappoint the old council? Yes, even though I don't really get a say in any of it. The Regency Council shall be decided on the matter. Your Grace, I humbly ask that you intervene on my behalf against the aggression of Lord Manfred Dondarrion, who has invaded my lands in an obvious convention of peace of the realm. I would be entirely grateful of your support in this matter. Lady Shireen Baratheon. The Regency Council shall decide on this matter. I don't get a say. Gendry of Hollow Hill. Can we arrange a marriage between him and someone? Maybe a Frey. Let's marry him to a Frey. Yeah, why not? The council votes in favour. Okay. He has obeyed. Right, we can just disband this. The council voted. Right, so that brings peace to the Stormlands. Is he getting betrothed to her matronally, or... High Lordship of Shipbreakers Bay will give it to Shireen and Edric Storm, yes. And then we will take Dragonstone and she can have the Stormlands. I can usurp the title of the Kingdom of the Stormlands if I want to. So we'll see what we do with that. Right, let's just disband this army of men here for now. There we go. Stuff's looking at peace. We probably do need to join in with the Reach and help them force away the Iron Islands. Are they still at war with the Iron Islands? Yes, they are. So we probably do need to do something about that. Peace be with you. We request that you honour your obligation and answer the call against the Mountain Clans. Except, but I'm not going to get involved. I'll just say that I'm helping and then not actually do anything about it. Can we disband this army, please, of Lord Jaemet? Yes. And we'll disband these ships as well, please. Oh, they're not actually in a port, so can we dock, please, so that I can disband you without losing all my ships? There we go. The realm is kind of at peace. more at peace than before. The North's in better shape as well now by the looks of it. Apart from this, they've only got 2 Craster's Keep and White Tree left to take care of. Lord Dirk of Craster's Keep. They'll be dead soon. Won't take long till they're dead. Right. The guards drag Alice Mormont up from her cell and throw her at your feet. I've come for justice, she says. By right of birth and blood, I demand a trial by combat. You have that right. I will select someone to stand for the king. So Robert Strong will stand as always. So Robert steps forward and silently mutters, I'll stand for your grace. Lady Alice Mormont has been slayed by Sir Robert. Her final plan failed. Does that mean we've got a load of new prisoners now then? 4 new prisoners. Aegon. Right, what do we do with you? Ransom for 10 gold. You're literally worth nothing. So we will... Should we just execute him? Let's execute him. Get rid of that line. He will be... have we got more? More? No. So he'll just be beheaded. Get rid of that threat for good. And we've got Lord Harry and Karstark back under our control as well. What can we do with you? We can execute you, move you to a dungeon cell. We'll just keep you as a treasured guest for now then, like before. Okay, we've got idle council members. Aha. Train troops, please, in King's Landing. Get our military power stronger. Shall I usurp her title or not? Offer non-aggression pact. She won't allow it. What about you? Can we offer... No. Grant landed title. No, I want to get Dragonstone back, to be honest. Can we revoke that? Revoke the title of Dragonstone from you? No, just the High Lordship, which is annoying because we've got the High Lordship, so why can't I take Dragonstone off you? Right, well, we're going to have to help our father-in-law, aren't we? Form alliance. No, he doesn't want to form alliance and he doesn't want our help in the war, apparently. Gerrick Red, your grace, for some time now I have been in the employ of Lady Paramount Shireen, but now I seek a better station. I humbly request to join you. 50 gold. Gerrick Redbeard, is he good at anything? Wow, he's got very good martial. Be interesting to have a wildling in King's Landing as well, so yeah, let's go for it. Why not? That'd be quite interesting and funny. Gerrick Redbeard has arrived at our court, as well as all of his family. And Val. Val has arrived at our court. Interesting. Could we do anything with Val? Where is she? Where are you, Val? You're probably going to be at the bottom, aren't you? Somewhere. There we are. Lady Val. Oh, she's married to Gerrick Redbeard. Interesting. Very interesting. Yep, we'll make you a commander. The guards drag Harry and Karstark up from his cell and throw him at your feet. I've come for you. Yeah, you have that right. No! Not... Oh, I must not have clicked it right. I clicked Jamie by accident then. I don't want to use Jamie. He'll die with his one hand. I want to use Robert Strong. Look, Harry and Stark has been slain. You're not going to beat the mountain. The zombie mountain. It's not happening. No chance it's happening. Could give our sister the High Lordship of Dragonstone, but then it might pass to the Arryns, which I don't want. So I think I'll save it for our son. We'll surely get some other lands and titles at some point, I'm sure. The Vale look like they're winning that, so we don't even need to get involved. I don't intend to get involved. Has he gave that title to Garland yet? No, he hasn't, the greedy bastard. When guests arrive, my acquaintance Adora is the first to greet them. Oh, from Torrent, the child clearly has potential. There is a rumour that a former Essosi Valyrian magistrate is passing through a nearby town. Okay. I'm so disappointed my guardian has chosen not to hire the Essosi Valyrian Blade Master to teach me. You selfish bitch, Cersei. You had any more children yet? With Lord Paramount Martin of the Westerlands? No. I can revoke your title if I wanted to, but at least you're away from us. You don't want you getting in the way. But yeah, for whatever reason, Mace Tyrell won't let us join. We'll see if he'll let us do that in the next episode, but I'll end this episode here for now. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new here and you enjoyed, of course. And please join the Discord server, guys. I'll see you very soon for the next episode.